Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting edition of Omnibros Live on a Thursday night. It's your boy Gio here from Manga Geekdom, and I'm joined by the Comic Salad podcast host extraordinaire, straight from the Bayou, Jim Joe Babalu. How you doing, Jim Joe?
I'm just Louing it, you know.
Having some fun, talking some nerdy stuff behind the scenes. So apologies for the live viewers. Started a little bit late, but we're here, and that's all that matters. Thank you everybody for joining. Appreciate it. I know Jess was the one that switched this, and I don't like it, so I'm going to switch it live right now. I hate this banner font. Give me 1 second. There we go. The larger, the better, so people can see themselves live. That's why I like the bubble one here.
Anyways, the one that did that, not intentionally, because when I was
never mind.
Yeah, when I was using it the other day to film my thing, I turned off the banner so that my name would not be in my video taking up space.
Sorry, Jess.
And when you're watching on, I guess it defaults to that, and I didn't realize that it was different. It also defaults to red, by the way. I think it, or red or blue. It defaults to a different color. So I clicked this one as an approximation of what you had previously.
Thank you. And on that note, our third co-host has joined. He themselves. Colleen, how you doing? It's been like a month. Holy crap.
Oh, since I was last on?
Yeah. I don't know anything
it's been a while. That's been
happening in your life.
Thursdays just kept feeling like really shitty, and I was like, I don't feel like being on a stream.
No, that's okay. We don't mind. But thank you for being here as always.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
We got a lot of goofs and gaffs tonight, everybody, and a couple news stories. Pretty light week. It's okay. Although I kind of like when it's a pretty chill week. We can just goof around a little bit. So we're here to talk all things manga and more, but we got to give a shout out to our sponsor before we get started, and that is InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions. You get your omnibus, trade paperback, hardcovers, manga, and more for great discounted prices. You get free shipping in the US, and your order is $50 or more. And check this out, there's a loyalty discount which adds an extra 2% off to your book orders if you make them on a weekly basis. Great packaging and wonderful customer service when you visit InStockTrades.com. Let me show you the main website, of course, with the deals that are happening at this very moment. You zoom in a little bit. The current deals of the week, we do reveal that on Mondays before the deals go live on Tuesday. So you might want to tune in if you're new here. Watch the Monday stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got some Booster Gold. We got some DC Finest Western books. We got Gatchaman from Mad Cave Studios. We have from Image Artificial, and a manga deal of the week. This goes to this gigantic brick. Mobile Suit Gundam, The Origin Deluxe Hardcover Volume 5 from Kodansha at 43% off. That is pretty sweet. Over here, if you scroll down, you see the new releases. You got your top sellers, of course. And if we scroll all the way back up and click on sales, there are a bunch happening at the moment. Clearances, damages, red tags, 24-hour flash sale. We got a creator spotlight on the wonderful George Perez, series spotlight on Something is Killing the Children, a series spotlight on Rick and Morty, and a character spotlight on Conan the Barbarian. If you click on 24-hour flash sale, right now you can get Skin Police Volume 1 trade paperback at no price because it's sold out. Never mind. It's sold out. So that's great for them. Shout out. So look forward to the new 24-hour flash sale tomorrow instead. But yeah, that and more when you visit InStockTrades.com. Shout out to IST. We love them, and I know you will too. So go ahead and check them out.
I don't think that we should spend time looking through all of it because it's a lot, but I will just mention that they did add a lot of stuff to the red tag sale, like a lot of omnibus editions. You don't need to look. It's a lot. There's like 400 items.
Oh my God. But there are some manga in here as well. I see Adavana there. Everyone's favorite manga, Aquamanatee,
Yeah.
Peach.
Super 7, Avengers, all fantastic manga that you can check out.
Yeah. 14
Girl.
pages. Oh, it's 500. Okay. But 14 pages of sale items right now.
Ooh, mama. Bitter Root, Black Widow, Black Hammer, The Boys, Blade Runner, so on and so forth. So yeah, go check them out. InStockTrades. That yeah. Colleen, your TV is getting some attention from the chat. Looks like Colleen's TV is on sleep mode with that blue bar. Sorry, TV.
Oopsies.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Theo, I hope I said that correctly. First time chatting, came as a fan of Colleen's channel. You guys are a great resource for all things manga and comics. Really have helped me stay in the loop of it all. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. That means a lot. Thank you.
I'm glad I can get people to watch these streams too. I always kind of assumed it was the other way.
That you were getting people to watch you from our stream?
No, that people were finding me from your guys' stream.
Right. I'm sure we moved a small traffic of people over there. I guess. I don't know.
People wouldn't be as familiar with me because of comics stuff.
All right. H-Field, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. And you murdered Mr. Blue Bar.
I'm so sorry.
Now H-Field wants you to turn it back on.
We'll hold a funeral for that blue bar.
Joe Insomniac, hi. Thank you for joining. Hello, everybody. What's up? Mods in the house. Let's go. Best Mod Kane, what's up? Everybody, pretty chill. We love it. Matthew in the house. Hello. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So, as is tradition with the streams, I need to see some haulage if you guys have any. I got like 3 books I can show for once.
I don't think
I'll go last.
Gotten anything. I think
you know what? I have one thing because I haven't hauled anything in a while, but I have a little blind box Pokemon item I got recently.
Hey, let's go.
I don't have the box still, but it's like Pokemon Homes or something like that. There was a chance that I could have gotten a Pichu, and I was like, I need to get one of these because if I get a Pichu, I will be so happy. I did not get a Pichu. I got Fido.
Hey, look at that guy. So cute. I love him.
He comes with a little kitchen set and like
nice.
The stove opens. I can pull him off and bring him closer.
Can you put him in the stove?
Yeah, here, let me put him in the stove so I can cook him.
I mean, he is made of dough, so.
Yeah. And it's cool that his evolution is pretty, it's baked. So.
Yeah. That should be how you evolve him. You're like,
put him in an oven.
Oh my God. Attempting murder on a Pokemon.
Anyway, very cute.
That's awesome. I love it. Thank you for showing.
I was a little sad I didn't get the Pichu still, but
have you seen the Pichu? Which one is it? Let me see if I can find it here online.
It was like Pokemon Home blind boxes or something. I can't remember what the Pichu's was. I think it was like a cat tree of some sort.
Pichu. When you say home, do you mean like the Rement figures? Or is it something else?
Let me see. I can find it while you guys are doing.
Okay.
I think these came in since the last time I showed a haul. I have Plus Size Elf, Second Helping, Volume 5. She's still
let's go.
Eating potatoes. I Won't Let Mistress Suck My Blood, Volume 2.
Oh my God. Okay. I did not know where that title was headed.
Yeah.
It scared me for a minute.
The Cuckolding Wizards Adventure, Volume 2.
Still sealed.
Yeah, I haven't opened that one up yet, so yet to see the adventures of that cuckolding wizard. And then Rose and Maiden Volume 5. Very different than the previous three.
Yeah. I was about to say.
I have like a bunch of orders that were taking a while to ship. So like potentially the next couple weeks, I'll just have like the longest freaking part of the video is going to be my haul. And then I'm currently reading City Hunter Omnibus 2. I am 1/3 way through that. I just finished reading Cat's Eye Omnibus 2. So I've been finally getting a chance to get a lot of reading done. The past few days, I've made sure to at least finish one book per day, but I had like some 4 and 5 book days recently as well. So I'm getting back into the swing of it.
You did the thing as the cover for City Hunter. Yeah. Let's go. Thank you. I see. So it is Rement. I knew it. That Pichu. Let me show everybody. That Pichu looks really cute.
It's so cute. I was even like, if I get an Eevee, I'm not gonna be mad because the Eevee is really cute as well.
But you're mad at Fido.
I'm mad.
I think you can find individual Rement figures on eBay. They might be a little expensive though, but this looks super cute. I love it. Yeah.
I could have had 2 Pichus.
Got the berries.
It's so cute.
There's Eevee.
Cute little Eevee.
Skitty.
Cute little
That's cute.
Skitty.
I love Skitty. I love all. I mean, I'm the worst because I love all Pokemon. So you can't get any objectiveness out of me. I love them all equally.
The only one that I was like, I do not want this one is the dog that isn't this one, Yamper. I didn't want Yamper.
Oh.
I just thought he was too basic.
Right.
That's just a dog.
He evolves into Bolton, which I am a big fan of. He's pretty cool.
So someone is selling one on eBay for $23.
That's ridiculous.
Pichu one. How much?
That's actually how much I spent on it.
Really?
I think it was like 20. I think 20 is the blind box price.
Okay. So
you're getting called out. Colleen hates basic Pokemon. #.
I hate basic design Pokemon. If it's just a dog
in
its design, I'm like, come on, we can try a little harder, guys.
What do you think of Trubbish?
Trubbish is just the trash bag one, right? He's fine. I
love that guy because he's supposed to be hated, so I sympathize and I like him. He's just little trash. But he evolves into an even uglier trash bag.
I like the one that you have as your icon right now on the TCG.
Oh, Morpeko, the hamster.
He's so cute.
Yeah. I love him because he's adorable, and then he gets hangry and turns into this bloodthirsty demon. And I'm like, hell yeah, I can relate. Let's go.
There are other Rement sets with Pichu though. There's one where he's on like a little swing on a stump.
Oh, look at that. Let me zoom in.
Oh my
god. That one they're selling it for $16.50 plus $4.50 shipping. And then there's the one from that set. There's one that's Pikachu and Pichu together in like some Thunderstones, it looks like. I like this one. Is Pichu and Cleffa on some brick steps.
Hey, look at Cleffa.
I think that's pretty cute.
Add to my collection.
And then a little terrarium with a couple of Pichus and a Pikachu.
Hold on, I need to zoom in more. There we go.
Oh my god! Stop.
That's pretty cute.
You just look up Rement Pichu, you'll find all of these things. Oh, there's on a log.
I'm gonna cry.
You can usually find them at Ami. When they'll get a new box, you can buy the whole box of Rement figures for a good price. So you would get all 6 or 7 from the set.
$1 million. Yeah, that's all the Pichu ones I could find off real quick.
Wait, I can show you. I have one remint. I can show you. Hold on.
It looks like a perfume bottle. They're inside.
I have one that I had to buy from eBay because
Oh, there's one with a ditto with the little, what are they called? Gumi?
Oh,
Gooey.
stuff.
Here's my remit figure
Aw, cute.
with Frostlass. She's one of my favorite Pokemon.
That must be the terrarium one with the Pikachu.
And it has the little flower, which I don't know which one it is, but yeah. Yeah. Where was I? Morpeko. Yeah. So I hauled 3 books. Here they are. Give me 1 second. I picked up Me and the Alien Mumu, Volume 2. My second Kodama book. Shout out. It doesn't have an Obi, which you gave me one for Volume 1. Now you spoiled me. Now I need them for all the books. So I was kind of a little disappointed when I opened the book. I'm like, oh, no Obi. Okay. But it does have a dust jacket. And look at this little guy. Look at that little guy. He's just thinking and getting trapped in a booby trap because he's dumb. He's a cat. He's part orange. That's why. But I love this series. I'm still working on my video for this. So shout out. I've been talking about it for like a month. Sorry about that. And something not as wholesome. Super Ball Girls, Volume 3. Fortunately, this one ends at volume like 7 or 8 or something like that. So it's not a huge investment or commitment. There's some weird stuff happening here. Last time I tried showing this and I think we got flagged. But I want to try it again because that's just how I roll. So viewer discretion is advised because stuff happens in these panels and the ball girls get disfigured. And it looks really nasty. But if you're a fan of body horror, this is pretty dope. I'm checking if I can show it. Yeah.
Which one?
Look at that.
Body horror?
Yeah. Not the ball girls.
I know, right?
I don't think I've read my copy of Volume 2 yet, and I haven't gotten Volume 3 yet at all.
I'm going to censor a whole page. Hold on. There you go. It gets nastier. I don't want to risk it. Just tease it a little bit, you know? Anyways, I got that. And one of my most anticipated releases of 2026. Finally, Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai, Volume 6. I love it. Dai is this is my favorite Dragon Quest. I love the original. I love this manga, and I love the anime adaptations that have happened. And I noticed that this isn't as thick as the previous volumes, so they took out extra material and the colored pages at the start. So I assume it's to save a little money. We might not get the same thick editions as the first 5 volumes, I think. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm just happy to have Volume 6 regardless. There's some of the art there. Looking really cool. And that's it. All 3 volumes. There you go. Just 3 books. Whew. Matt, thank you for joining. As always, I'm out with the family, but I needed to stop in and say hi to all of you guys. Hope you all have a fun stream. Thank you as always, my dude. Happy to have you here for a little bit. One brain cell orange cats are the best. Absolutely. Panel to reads. Let's go. Absolutely. I am so happy to see Dai back and Viz committed for now to publishing all of Dragon Quest. Watch them only get the second arc. That's it.
I did something today that pissed off the cat, and I thought it was funny. Speaking of one brain cell cats,
What happened?
She gets the zoomies and she runs up and down the hall.
Yeah.
And so the carpet, like the runner that I have in the hall, it slides with her and it just goes all over the damn place. So today I was like, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like having to readjust it every time she calms down. So I taped it down. Like I had the 2-sided tape that's meant for that. And
Yeah.
I taped it on the front, middle, and back side of it. And she immediately got upset. Like she tried to run and the carpet didn't move with her.
Ooh.
And she like felt defeated and like stopped
Aww.
running and went and laid down like on the bed or something. She's like, fine.
I guess I won't do the zoomies in the hall.
Yeah. She started like almost doing like parkour because she would run from the end of the hall and go all the way down the hall and then jump onto the dining room table and then launch from the table onto the cat tree in one fell move. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, just
that's impressive. I love that.
I'm watching TV and working like in the living room, and I just like I hear her. She doesn't make like any noises herself, but I just hear her like her paws.
I love the loud like skittering that cats will do. It's always so funny. Yeah. And then they'll like stop and I go, ow, ow, and then start running again.
I also bother her. If that cat was a human, that cat would be like, Dad, stop. You're embarrassed, like all the time. Because she will go in the kitchen and then she'll just like either be on top of her cat tree or standing on top of the dining room table and just like screaming. And so I went over there the other day and I just like just as loud as possible, just staring right at her as long as I could hold it. And she just looked at me and was like, what the fuck?
I love screaming back at Pongo because he gets so offended.
Yeah, I definitely upset her. And she'll like watch me do that and doesn't get like bothered. She doesn't like try to swat at me or anything. She just is like, and then like walks away. Yeah. Doesn't even run, she just walks away like embarrassing.
I'm done with you.
Yeah, I'm not playing anymore. You made it not fun anymore.
Let me see for a second. Sorry, I was opening something here.
How dare you?
Cats, everybody. We love them. We have this first news article that I want to highlight. I was opening the link. Is old, but for the purposes of this show, it works just fine. This was from a couple days ago. So I like talking about manga awards on this show. And this year will be the 50th annual Kodansha Manga Awards. And some series here, it says they've been nominated for 4 consecutive years.
Yeah.
At what point do you decide, okay, enough is enough? It's been X amount of years. Why are we nominating the same things over and over? Don't we have anything else to nominate?
Kodansha specifically is so bad about this. Like,
Right.
If we're gonna look at the list, I'll go ahead and point out the ones that were nominated in the shoujo category that have been like consecutive nominations. I know, yeah, Fragrant Flower was the one for shonen that was nominated 4 times in a row. They're just so bad at this.
Oh my god. Yeah, nominated 2023, 2024, now 2025, and 2026. Holy crap. So they announced the 13 nominees in 3 categories for 50th Manga Award. Kodansha will announce the winner on May 11th. Shonen manga, you got Utsura Nai Ndesu. Well, I butchered that. There you go. Fragrant Flower blooms with dignity. Gachakuda,
Gotcha, cooter.
which was also nominated in 2023 and
I just
2024.
burped into the mic. I am so sorry.
I think nobody heard it because I was talking, so
Okay,
it's
go
okay.
ahead.
We're good.
Just
Ichi the Witch, shoujo manga. We got In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, also nominated 22, 23, and 24. Reliving My Life with a Boyfriend Who Doesn't Remember Me, which was nominated last year. A Star Brighter Than the Sun, Gazing at the Star Next Door, also nominated from last year. Best General Manga, Spacewalking with You. Darwin Incident. I mean, okay. Nezumi's First Love. This, which Sumire-chan, I don't know how to pronounce it. And Mi-chan and Yamada-san. So yeah, there you go. I don't know anything about these two, but pretty much everything nominated has been previously nominated at least once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 out of the 13th have been previously nominated. That's insane.
They're literally ridiculous. It's like anytime something was nominated the last time and it didn't win, they just put it back in. I'm like, what are you guys doing? What is the point of that?
Look for Desu in next Viz Rounds Shonen Sunday series that has been out for a while. This Desu or another Desu?
I think it's that one, yeah.
This looks interesting. I don't know what it is, but and it has no description. Yay! All right. I don't know. The ghost doesn't show up is the translated title, I guess.
It looks like she's got a camera, so like I'm gonna assume it's some sort of paranormal.
I search for it on Google.
Yeah, she's got a Polaroid.
Does it have a what's the website? Oh my god, what's the website that people use? That's the database.
There's manga updates if you want to do that one.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Makoto is a super spiritual medium who attracts things that shouldn't be seen. When he meets Michuru, who is passionate about the occult club, his life begins to move forward. A new occult youth drama begins. Okay. Yeah. All right. And what is this? What the hell is Mi-chan and Yamada-san? Might as well.
I feel like I've seen the art for this one before.
Oh god. Oh, here it is. I assume it's this one. Yamada, who works as a hostess in a nightclub, meets Mi-chan, a new girl who's no good at anything she does. Mi-chan is energetic and motivated, but she can't read kanji or the atmosphere, so she is ridiculed by those around her and labeled as pitiful. Nevertheless, Yamada is gradually drawn to Mi-chan as she works diligently. Okay, cool.
I think I thought that one was a Yuri, but I guess
Is
it's
it the
not.
same one? Wait, hold on a minute.
I believe it's the same one.
Because here the character looks older, and then this one looks like more stylized.
Yeah.
Okay. And this one, Heisei something something. Yes. Heisei Sumire-chan. Is it the same one? Haizane Sumire-chan. Yeah. Former unsuccessful idol, now living as a NEET after being defeated in the cutthroat entertainment industry, both physically and mentally battered. She spends her days lazing around in a rundown apartment. Her high school freshman cousin, Yusei, notices her situation and approaches her with a money-making proposition. You've got a nice body, so why don't we publish an independent photo book? And Sumire stage her comeback in the Reiwa era. Stay tuned. Okay.
So her cousin asks her to do fucking nudie photos? What? And that's okay. I try not to judge, but that's nominated. That is
maybe they thought
series, and this is nominated.
Maybe they thought it's I don't know. I don't know what they thought.
Oh my god.
Comedy, drama, ecchi, seinen, slice of life.
Yeah, I know. Grav, however the fuck you say it. I know it's not actually nude, but
Oh,
it's
I
just
missed
the best
it.
way to describe it.
Gravure. How do you pronounce this thing?
I don't know. I always said gravure.
I'm gonna listen to the dictionary. Hold on.
Gravure.
Gravure. Okay.
Yeah.
Independent gravure photo book. Okay.
So they'd want her to be like in her,
like a swimsuit model.
I mean, I have a.
Do you have a gravure there?
Yeah.
Because you have a animal.
Like Young Animal is a magazine that often uses gravure models for their covers.
Right.
It'll be very much like I'm not going to show the inside, but you get like Playboy-esque non-nude photography for a whole section of the magazine before it actually gets into the manga. And this is the issue of Young Animal where Berserk came back, I think, after Miura died.
Are those expensive to get, or?
I got it from Kino. It was $9.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, the magazines themselves are pretty cheap if you can get them like at their actual selling price. But
speaking of magazines, I wanted to get what are the Shonen Sundays where with Call of the Night, but man, people are scalping the hell out of that. It was like more than $100. I'm like, nah, I'm good, keep it.
Have you looked at Surugaya at any point?
They don't ship to me, unfortunately. Yeah,
because they sell a lot of old magazines and whatnot.
I could bother people, but I don't want to ask people to like, hey.
If you ever find one you specifically want, I'm sure me or Riley will do it for you.
Thank you.
I can do my best.
I did that happened.
So I did find GO2 of the Sonics he was looking for.
Oh, they're in here somewhere. I opened them up. I'll find them in a minute and show them off. I wasn't going to mention it, but thank you. I was going to save it for a Monday stream because I enjoy Jess's face when I show him weird collectibles and stuff he's not used to seeing, like Chaos, the villain from Sonic Adventure or something.
Oh my gosh, Gio, are you gonna get the A Sign of Affection Sonic collab?
That looks really cool. I'm in for that. Let me pull that up.
I sent it to Riley like right away. I was like, look at this, what the hell?
Yeah, and there's no fucking Knuckles.
Well, you don't know that? Did you look at the website?
No.
You just looked at the picture.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if there's a website yet, but so
yeah,
there could still be a Knuckles. There could be a Knuckles.
I don't think there was.
There should be because it's I'm pointing like if I'm there. The collab is Sonic and Friends, and that's the Chibi series, which has Chibi Amy and Chibi Knuckles in there. So it should have a thingy. I don't know. But at least my boy Tails is there. That's dope. Tails is my favorite character from the Sonic franchise.
They look so fucking cute.
And surprisingly, the art style is like it blends in well.
Yeah. Do you guys know, is there a reason for like why they're wearing the green and then the orange underneath? Is that like a certain character design from the games or something? Or
no idea.
It's like why is it specific coordination of outfits here?
Maybe so the plushies pop in the image.
Maybe, yeah.
If the background's a little bit duller, I don't know. But this is a hell of a collab that I did not see coming.
It's Shout out. So funny. I love it though.
Anyone try the Popeyes One Piece collab? I will try and search for that tomorrow because I have 2 Popeyes on my way to work. So I'm gonna take a peek It should be out there, and I'll grab it and give my feedback because I want the cup that they're selling with the package thing.
I'll
pull up the picture of
vegetarian.
it. Speaking of things that are being announced, we talked about Mahjong Pros in a previous stream. There's an update that I wanted to mention. This comes from the Beat. Mahjong Pros announced a distribution deal with Pathway and Gazelle. And typically you can find them which services retailers including Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Walmart, and Amazon. So the Mahjong manga you will probably find at those websites. So that is pretty cool. I'm not going to get a single one, but if you're interested, there you go. For quick recap, Mahjong Pros. Where the heck was it? It was down here. They announced that they're going to do manga, and all their titles are based around Mahjong, which is cool, I guess. Okay, so that happened. Shout out. One of the license announcements for tonight that I wanted to talk about is this one. Hideshi Hino from Drawn and Quarterly. It's putting out 2 collections this year. I couldn't find any press release for this. Only the Instagram pic. And thank you to James for sharing it on my Discord. So this is the only screenshot that I could grab. Drawn and Quarterly. Before there was Junji Ito, there was Hideshi Hino in A Lullaby from Hell, the first of 2 planned collections featuring the best of this legendary mangaka stories. Characters and mishapen heads stare out at the reader with bugged out and bloodshot eyes. There we go. Sorry. Severed limbs abound and fluids spill across the pages. I didn't need to know about the fluids, but thank you. Hino's mix of grimness and whimsy creates an unsettling, oppressive atmosphere that has made his comics the most disgusting and most widely loved for decades. So that, I think, is pretty freaking cool. And I love this cover, as messed up as it is. What do you guys think about Hideshi Hino books?
I am in for anything Hino, most things horror related. But back when Starfruit was putting out books, they had been grabbing some Hino licenses, and everything that they were putting out was firing on all cylinders. So I'm glad to see this is what Drawn and Quarterly, was that who's doing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Drawn and Quarterly.
I'm glad to see someone else also doing some Hino, and Drawn and Quarterly does fantastic work all up and down their catalog. So I'm glad to see them get it because I know it's going to be a really good production.
Without fail, Junji Ito gets mentioned. I mean, I get that he's a horror legend, but it's just funny. Everything from Hino I've read, I've really enjoyed. Hideshi Hino, great to see more of his work. Hoping for more Umez as well. So if I go to the Drawn and Quarterly site, also shout out, the definitive yokai field guide is out now. My copy arrived in the mail, but I couldn't go today, so I will pick it up tomorrow. Tsuge, I know you passed away. Sorry. I am. This is on my list of the most exciting books coming out of this year. I am so happy about that. I couldn't find anything. This is a segue into this book. I don't care. Sorry. This is basically, imagine if you go out and you can actually see the yokai, and it's like the Pokedex entry for all these creatures. And it has illustrations from Shigeru Mizuki. It has detailed encyclopedic entries and anatomies, all this stuff. You can take a look at some of the preview images here. So, yeah. These have been out in Japan for a while. in different volumes, if I remember correctly. So this is the first one that we're getting. I don't know if it's going to sell well enough to get a second one, but man, I hope they print out all of the Mizuki Yokai books. Let me see some of the
I feel like
things
they made
here.
this for you specifically.
What was that? Sorry.
I think they made this for you specifically.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
This is for Geo.
Yeah. Finally, I get something printed for me. Yeah. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It sucked. I saw the notification. I'm like, damn it, the post office closed at 4:30. And I saw it like at 5. So I was really bummed out. But I'll get it tomorrow. So this came out. Go grab it. Go do that, please, for me. But yeah, going back to the solicit here, I can't find anything on their website. Manga collection. Press, you got anything? No, you don't. I don't know. So yeah, anyways, Hideshi Hino, that's cool. It's happening. And then we have solicits from Seven Seas, which I thought were hilarious. I'm going to go to Anime News Network. Shout out to them. We have an audiobook that I'm not going to highlight. We have
we don't use our ears here.
We have a light novel that I'm not going to highlight.
Boo, we don't use our brains here.
For real though, I cannot listen to audiobooks. I've tried. Same with audio podcasts. I'm a minute in, and then my head starts wandering, thinking about something else, and I get distracted. Yeah. And then I'm just hearing background noise. So I cannot do podcasts or audiobooks that way.
I do the same when I'm listening to audiobooks, and when I'm doing it with an actual book, when my mind is like drifting, it's a little easier to just go back and reread. And then with like an audiobook, you have to be like, okay, so how long ago was it that I...
Right. I end up scrubbing back, and then the same thing happens again, and I lose track, so I have to scrub back a second time. And at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna listen to it. Shout out. I'll hit the like button if it's a YouTube video or whatever, and I'll move on. Yes, no, or maybe it's an audiobook. H-Field is excited. Nice. Shout out. I was like that until they put the audiobook at 1.5, 1.75 speed. Interesting. Okay. Light novel. We got a manga here. Amamiya-san is the cutest, and I'm a close second. This is by Amino Hada and Tokiwa. First volume comes out in February. Hikari is a popular model nicknamed the cutest girl in the world, but behind the gorgeous female facade is an ordinary high school boy named Harema Koki. Since his model self is so adorable, Koki never really finds other girls cute until one day when he realizes his plain and boring classmate Amamiya-san is actually cuter than he is. A high school rom-com between an overconfident diva and a diamond in the rough. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. I like it. And then we have here Hate Me But Let Me Stay, Mr. Asanaga and Mr. Yanagi from Hijiki. This one comes out in January. It's a BL book.
Oh God. The fucking Omegaverse.
I don't want I feel bad for skipping. People are going to get mad. I can't do the Omega thing, Omegaverse. It's like
every fucking BL lately is Omegaverse.
Oh my God.
Free us.
If you're watching this stream and you like it, please do not interpret this as me being a hater. I just don't like it. I'm not gonna read it. I find it weird. I don't get it. I'm a boomer in that sense. It's not. I can't.
I'm a boomer.
I'm not down with the
I
Omegas.
don't understand the Omegaverse.
And then the descriptions are wild, man. The other time I was reading one of the Omega things, and it was like the horniest thing I've ever read on stream, and I felt so awkward reading it. So shout out. Here it is. You can pause it and read it if you want. I won't. And then you're going to label me as a hypocrite because I want to read this one instead. This is a ghost ship imprint because I think this is hilarious. The Erotical Wizard and His 12 Brides. This is from a Edo manga artist, and this is a safe for work book. Hikaru Taiyo, Shinta Shiatukawa, and Mahaya, however you pronounce it. I don't know. Amen. Junpei Ichinose, a first-year student in the National Magic Academy's high school, is a total failure. Though he dreams of one day becoming a wizard, he can't cast so much as a single spell. One day, the self-proclaimed great mage Meryl appears before him, searching for the Ring of Domination. Meryl detects that Junpei has a latent talent for erotic magic. But what exactly is erotic magic? There's only one way to find out. On February 2027, when this book drops, Volume 1 from Seven Seas.
The response to this one was crazy.
The art, objectively speaking, before I get accused of anything, is good. But it is like borderline H-Town.
The boobies on these girls are crazy.
No,
all encompassing.
That's fetish central. I see something like that. I'm like, you said that this was an Arrow mangaka. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I see the proportions on this. I go, yeah, no shit.
This was the internet when they saw the Twitter announcement. Yeah, let's go.
I was looking at the responses or the I was trying to see like what was the most liked just on like Twitter, just which one has the most likes, and I was surprised that it was this.
Keep going.
I was surprised that is the longest fucking gong, that it was this one and not the BL Omegaverse, which also technically within the context of the Omegaverse, wouldn't it be a heterosexual pairing because it's an alpha and an omega?
What do you mean?
Because aren't alphas and omegas the genders?
Not all the time. How they describe it sometimes is that it's a secondary sex trait. So like sometimes it'll be like, this is like a secondary trait that you have. So there's still like the sexes, but then there's also like, I think.
I don't know. I don't read this stuff.
I'm trying to help.
I'd rather just keep my joke.
Okay, you keep your joke, but you could be wrong.
That's fine. Half of the things that I joke about are wrong anyway.
This book will sell like crazy. Yes, absolutely. Warren, let's go. Nothing wrong with that. Coming in with a hot take: the Erotical Wizard manga is not good. It is not safe for work. Or it is not safe for work. There we go. If the story's going to be asked, just go all the way. That's another thing. Sometimes these writers, they want to branch out and do something that's a little bit safe and could sell more than the Edo stuff. But you're known as from the other side of the table, so you might as well just go all in and do the full, commit to the whole bit. But okay. Question: what makes something an H manga and something a smutty manga? That's very easy. The smutty one, even though it's like sometimes they go pretty hardcore,
you're not seeing whole.
You're not seeing genitalia. That's it. H stuff, you see everything. Although it has censors in it, unless one of the North American publishers, like Faku, for example, they license it and then you see it uncensored. But it's usually the business down below. That's the determining factor for H and non-H. I hate that I answered that question, but let's keep going. Someone should get Omnidog a review copy of it. I don't know if he'd be down for that. It'd be pretty funny though.
Oh, H Field's got us with the.
There are women alpha and omega in stories too. A lot of Omegaverse stories describe as a secondary gender. Okay.
Okay, secondary gender. I said secondary sex.
There's 4 genders.
There is the 4 genders. You are either girl, boy, omega, or alpha. Actually, no, there's 5 genders because you could also be a beta.
But then would that
and if we're in the cake verse, then it would be cake and fork.
Oh my god.
And then if we're in
cake, I forgot about that. Oh no.
You can't be a, can you be a male beta or a female beta? And can you be like gender fluid alpha, omega, beta? Can you be non-binary alpha, omega?
Honestly,
beta?
omega verses, they're not woke enough because they need to have non-binary alphas and omegas.
They are woke enough. I think that they're way too strict on their binary, but it's not it's like a quadrinary, heptanary if you count.
Most omegas, when it comes to straight smut, is very binary, and that like the dude is the alpha, the girl is the omega. But yeah, there are some cases. There's a Yakuza Omegaverse that 7 Seas publishes in the steamship line. There we go, where there's a girl, a secondary character, and she is a female alpha.
Oh my god!
So it's possible.
Shut up.
But they just don't do it that much because they are stuck in their gendered ways.
You and me both, Kane.
I now what I was originally joking about, now I have gone from being disinterested in Omegaverse to being,
and now you're like, oh,
I am staunchly against Omegaverse until they fix their
wait
focus on binaries.
How does the cake verse fit into the Omegaverse? Are they separate universes?
Yes.
Do they collide with each other? Do they collab?
Cake verse is like
food,
another take on Omegaverse. It's basically just like alpha omega stuff, but relabeled into something else called cake and fork. And it's like the person who is a cake is like smells undeniably sweet to someone who is a fork, and they like eat them. I don't know.
That's weird, but if people like it, more power to them. I don't mind.
That's the one I absolutely don't get. But there is a cake verse manga that will be coming into English very soon. Wow. So
into the cake verse, like Spider-Verse, but cakes.
Okay, H-Field did say cake verse stories can get into cannibalism, and that is what I was wondering. Because they should.
What the hell's happening over there? Oh my god.
They should.
Now you've piqued my interests.
Yeah, we're both like cannibalism. Let's go.
If Omegaverse had more cannibals, then I would be more accepting, and I would allow them time to fix their binary issue.
I just say hilarious sentence to go. Well, if Omegaverse had more cannibals, I'd be more accepting.
What can I say? That's why I got really pissed off when I was watching Yellow Jackets. They didn't have cannibals quick enough.
Oh god.
The Omegaverse is your oyster. There are so many different Omegaverse stories, especially in BL, that put their own spin on the genre. H-Field, do you know if there is an Omegaverse book that deals with yokai? If that exists, then I will read it and be less dismissive of the craziness that is Omegaverse. Until then, I will not go into this universe. I got too many universes in my head right now.
I am allergic to oysters, so now you're just trying to kill me.
Cannibalism can be a metaphor for love. Was that from last year? Or for? Oh yeah.
They
from
it out for me at one point.
Yeah, what show was it, James? What we were talking about? It was a manga. It was one of the Monster Girl books or something, right?
Was it that, or was it the snake? The snake one.
The snake bride thing.
Yeah. Or maybe we were talking about This Monster Wants to Eat Me.
Right. Okay.
Or we may have been talking about Dungeon Meshi.
I don't know. Either way, I am like probably the biggest proponent for cannibalism. So,
so going back to this, shout out to Seven Seas, I guess. A little bit of everything for everybody. Amiyama-san is the cutest. I guess it's the safest book to pick out from here. The less polarizing. And this other stuff, which I'm not going to talk about. So there you go. Last but not least, to finish off my item of news stories, remember these guys, ICV2, and their sales charts?
We're going back.
Okay. So
we got to
check
go
this
back
out.
to the first Thanksgiving to take turkey off the menu.
I don't want the haters to come in here and dislike the video, but I always find it funny when they release these charts. I look forward to not seeing Kingdom on the charts. And so far, since November, they have not placed in any charts. So they have a new one for March, and I wanted to highlight that one here.
I feel like it's been a while since we've looked at one of these because I have not had a rant about Kingdom in a while.
Let me scroll. Okay. Bridget, thank you for writing this beautiful article. There you go. Let me do this because it's always fun. And number 20, we got Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 4. I'm gonna kill you. From volume, at volume. What am I saying? At number 19. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run Volume 1 hardcover.
Let's go.
Cool, yeah. Volume 18, we got Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 27. Man, what a jump. Number 4.
Wait,
number
I'm confused. Why is Volume 4 called I'm Gonna Kill You? Has there ever been a subtitle on the JJK volumes?
I have no idea.
This just sounds like a threat.
That's a good point. Yeah. What if I Google it? Does it? Hold on. Damn it! Come on, mouse. There we go. Yeah.
That's what it's listed as on.
What?
Yeah.
But it doesn't say on the thing. So why is it called that?
A world. Blah 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 blah. Jujutsu Kaisen. If I go to Goodreads,
that's weird.
I'm gonna kill you.
I guess. Hold on. Volume. It probably has a subtitle on the inside.
Thank you for checking. So yeah, number 18 was Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 27. Volume at number 17, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 3. Okay. Volume number 16, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 25. At Volume 15, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 26. Right. Volume 14. Oh, we got a new one. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0, Blinding Darkness. Another subtitle. And number 13, The Summer Hikaru Died, Volume 1.
Yes. It has a subtitle.
I'm gonna kill you.
Right there. It's on the
so interesting.
2 or 3.
Can you check Volume 0 while you're at it? Sorry.
So say Blinding Darkness.
Yeah. Number 12, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 2. Man, okay. Volume 11 or number 11, Solo Leveling Volume 15, Side Stories 2.
Volume 0. Title.
It's on there?
Yep.
Oh.
From the depths of his bookshelves.
From the abyss.
Yes.
Number 10, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7, Steel Ball Run, Volume 6.
They're on Volume 6 already?
Apparently.
Yeah, it's bi-monthly.
Oh. Still seems like a lot. I feel like it just started coming out.
It started
Number
May.
May of last year.
Oh,
Hmm. At number 9, we got Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Volume 1.
Yeah, all the volume. I didn't check all of them, but I looked at the most recent volume, and they do still have subtitles for every JJK volume.
interesting.
I don't know.
Jaime says that's the chapter title. Don't know why I got added as a subtitle for the volume. That's crazy.
It is a chapter title, but it is also what they like. If you look at any volume on the second or third page or whatever, it says volume 4, and then I'm gonna kill you, or volume 3, and whatever. Like all of them have a subtitle. They're not on the cover. They're not on the back. They're on the interior. Most, like, I think every volume of Bleach was the same way, for instance, and there are a lot of series that do that, but usually you don't see that pop up on the meta information or whatever that goes to the websites and the stores.
Number 8, we have One Piece Omnibus Edition, Volume 1, the 3-in-1. Volume 7, Dragon Ball Super, Volume 24. And number 6, Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 28. Number 5, we got One Piece, Volume 111. Number 4, Gachikuta, Volume 1. Number 3, Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 1. Number 2, Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 29. And at number 1, Chainsaw Man. This is the most bizarre list. It's all Viz Media for the most part. Jujutsu Kaisen, because season 3 is airing. I get that. JoJo, because it's super popular. Demon Slayer, I guess because of the movie, which got nominated for a Golden Globe. That's pretty cool, I guess. And yes, One Piece is here because of season 2 of the Netflix show. That I don't know why Super is here, and
that's the last volume of Super.
Oh, so that's why.
Possibly last. I don't know if they're gonna renumber it whenever it comes back, but that it also is the one with the really like badass cover. Like I say badass like I'm 14 again. But it has that really badass cover with everyone in their like specialized forms, like Beast Mode Gohan, Ultra Ego, Vegeta. I forget what they called Orange Piccolo, but it's got Orange Piccolo.
I would prefer if they just call him Orange Piccolo and that's it.
Piccolo, Orange.
Chainsaw Man. Okay, so sales. There's no Kingdom. I don't know what they're talking about, but I don't see it nowhere on these lists.
And JoJo's was probably. I mean, it has been selling well, but there were 2 on there. Probably the first volume popped back up because of the anime debuting the first episode.
Right. Top 50 comics, March 2026. These are just comics, not the manga, right? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Top 200 comics. No. Yeah. Okay. What about this one?
Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling is in the top 20 author graphic novels for March. Solo Leveling 15 and 1 and 14. And The Hobbit, which is an isekai book. Yeah. Oh, Heaven's Blessing. That's cool. See over there, 7 Seas. Shout out. And the manga. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, this is for the this is specifically manga. The other one was graphic novel or whatever.
But it's
pretty similar.
Yeah, it's just Apothecary Diaries that entered because the other ones, Solo Leveling wasn't on it.
Man, people love the Jujutsu Kaisen. Damn.
Yeah. It'd be that way.
You know, Timon's B-side might be on there if Viz actually advertised that the manga was licensed in English.
They I guess recently reprinted it.
That's what I saw some people saying too.
So there it is. I don't know what to tell you. I hope it sells okay, I guess. For the Kingdom heads out there. Can you imagine if it gets dropped? That'd be funny.
I made a joke just because we need a little extra Kingdom discourse in the show. I made a joke earlier because Takahiko Inoue had made a drawing of like two of the characters from Kingdom.
I saw that.
And I said, like, I reacted to seeing this the same way that people reacted to Araki drawing Kenshin, where they were like, he had to have been forced. The editorial made him do this. He wouldn't do this. He obviously didn't care because the drawing wasn't even very good. And I was like, Inoue wouldn't do this of his own accord.
Can I show you what people are saying on Facebook?
About
just in general, or
yeah, for this thing, for you know, I just pulled it up. I don't know. Somebody said this guy be doing anything but finish his own manga. Somebody said a tribute or a flex, and then someone says this is less expression. So there's the picture.
He did in fact destroy my beautiful man behind the main character there. That is not the same beautiful man that I have known, that I have come to know and love.
Yeah.
He should have little blushes. He should have his beautiful sparkles.
Highly doubt. No, same. I agree. It's not gonna get dropped, but it's fun to speculate and dream and be devil's advocate.
It'd be really fucking funny though.
I do kind of love that
after a year it starts getting less and less, like they drop the monthly schedule and say nothing. No, it's now like every couple months, and then eventually once a year, and then you don't see it again.
They start putting it out weekly
Omnibus editions just to get it over with. Like, can we get this out of here?
Or they do the all-in-one like they did with Death Note, where it had
all-in-one Kingdom
omnibus, all 70 plus volumes in one giant omnibus. There you go, absolute edition.
That art piece that one person did for One Piece, where it was the first 100 volumes all in one giant book.
When Kingdom eventually gets the Kaze Hikaru treatment,
we can pray. We can only pray.
So there it is. Eventually, all the Kingdom books, I guess, you can find them at discount at our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions. You get your Omnis, trade paperback, hardcovers, manga, and more for great discounted prices. Free shipping in the US at $50 or more. And there's that loyalty discount, which adds an extra 2% off to your book orders if you make them on a weekly basis. Go check them out. InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions.
You can also find them on discount pretty much everywhere because they're trying to get rid of copies. So, or you can go to IST and they have it as well. They actually just got, I think, volume 2 in stock recently because they were trying to catch up on some backstock stuff.
Kingdom manga. You can get volume 1 at IST for 30% off, so $10. Cool. Oh yeah, there's volume 2 here. Great.
I had an idea.
Shoot, what you got?
What if there was a book where like they didn't tell anyone this, and it has to be digital, like it doesn't work otherwise. So it's like, let's say it's a digital book or digital manga or whatever, and they don't tell anyone this, and it's very good in its own right. It's a very good book. But when you reread it, the book changes entirely. Like there's a point where it's like the same, and then just starts going off in another direction, and it's a completely different book. So no one knows that this is going to be the case. They don't advertise it as such. They don't market it as such. And then all of a sudden, the first person who's like, I really want to reread this, they go back and they reread it, and they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, am I just like, was I not paying attention the first time I read this? Or this isn't the same book, is it? That would be cool.
That'd be different. Yeah, that's an interesting.
That's my idea. If I knew how to read, I would write, and I would do it myself.
If I knew how to read, I would write.
Hand in hand, man. Hand in hand.
No, you can just write and not read.
I'm just writing scribbles.
Yeah, I just don't read.
Also, shout out to Jock Blaney. Rest in peace to one of the goats.
Was which voice? Wolf. So
Wolf.
He's the can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox. And then my favorite line, what the heck?
What the heck?
I did want to show the Popeyes thing again. There's this visual here of them going crazy for chicken. Here it is.
I don't know what was going on in the board meeting with this, but if I was
what is this? What this looks like Pepto-Bismol cake. I don't like it.
If I were there, I would have pitched the one piece being a one-piece meal, but it's an entire chicken deep fried.
One piece.
Right. Like like a giant, like a lollipop chicken.
Like a turkey leg.
Yeah.
But it's just a full, like you went to Costco and bought a rotisserie chicken and then threw it in the deep fryer and pulled it out, and that's what they served you. That would have been my pitch. You could even like they could like spatchcock it and pull the bone off of them, and they could make a boneless. It would cost a fuck ton because the process, it would have to be done like by hand, or else they're gonna waste a ton of meat. But I think it would be good. I think it would be really good, and they would make $1 million. They're probably already making $1 million, so I'm going to say they would make $1 billion.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Does the cup not have the little swirly things? That's the whole reason I want the damn thing, because it looks like the devil fruit.
I don't.
But here it doesn't have anything. If it doesn't have anything, I ain't buying this. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think the cup does, unless they have like a special cup that they sold individually, but I think the cup is just a normal cup.
I'm upset. This just ruined my excitement for it. Now I don't want to check tomorrow.
It's normal chicken, it's normal mac and cheese, and then they have the little strawberry icing cake.
Strawberry cake.
And then the drink is like what, dragon fruit?
It's a chopper cupcake. It's okay as far as sweets go. The special bento box and cup are only available at specific locations. So the cup is in the special cup thing, the bento.
Those were available to purchase yesterday, but they sold out immediately. So if your location was not one of the 6 very specific locations that had the bento box, you could purchase it online, but it sold out.
The shirt is interesting.
Yeah, shit out of luck.
Meat first, adventure later. That could go so many ways. Oh man, stop it! Stop. Get a hold of yourself.
I'm just glad that I do not work at a Popeyes.
This is like the chicken sandwich thing all over again, where people went like nuts in like 2-hour lines to go in a damn fried chicken restaurant thing.
Yeah.
None of this is worth it, folks. Were you here, Jim Joe? I was talking about, I think it was with Jess. I don't see this as like, why would One Piece collab with Popeyes? Why would I get excited about this? I'd rather have like an authentic Japanese bento box that might have a One Piece thing. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. It's like me doing, I don't know, Darkstalkers collabing with Olive Garden. What? Okay.
That's why I was saying, like, I would have pitched it to be something more specific to the, because it's like they have flavored drinks all the time. They have different desserts all the time. The only thing different is that they named them specifically as a gum lemonade. Yeah, pineapple, blue raspberry, and orange. They do different flavored lemonades all the time. They have different desserts all the time. They just slapped One Piece on the box.
Thank you. This is what I meant. Why would I want a bento box that says Popeyes on it? Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm a One Piece fan. I wanted to just say One Piece, not
unless
Popeyes.
it has Popeye the Sailor on it, and it's
that'd be dope.
spinach
Yeah.
bento for all of my spinach needs.
By the way, some geo lore. I once did an audio commercial for Popeyes, and I was granted use of the Popeyes jingle at the end, and I was very happy about that.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Yes, I didn't say it myself, but I used the clip with me talking about the restaurant and just a handful of the new items at the time, and then at the end, bam, the jingle plays, and I was so happy about that. I'm like, oh, I feel like important now, playing for a famous restaurant, fast food chain. I do like their thing. I just don't. This is a weird collab. I don't know. This visual is pretty interesting. Okay, I'm going nuts over this. Look, 3 choppers were murdered. Okay,
Yeah,
they literally took Chopper, spread him out like that, and just chopped him up and served him like that.
They took Chopper and spread him out.
they should have made them icing. The icing should have been cherry for Chopper because of the cherry blossoms. Come on, Popeyes.
Also, question: you are more into One Piece than I am. I need to catch up. They don't have mac and cheese, right? In the One Piece universe.
I'm sure they could.
Okay.
Like, they have cheese and they have noodles.
Oh, they have noodles. Okay.
The drink should taste like shit.
If it has the swirly thing, I'll get it. But this just pissed me off. Now I don't want to get it.
It should be terrible. It should be a whole fried chicken is the One Piece. It should be a cherry flavored cake for Chopper, and it should be a god awful drink for the Gum. Just like inedible or inimbibable. Like
also, you would think they would go with more of a Sanji coated type thing because he's the cook.
Right. Yes.
But Luffy is the eat.
But like,
man,
you could still have a Luffy design, but like the food inside. The food inside should be more like Sanji inspired, is what I was thinking.
Right.
Well, he makes a little bit of everything. So what they could have said, what would have worked in that would have been, this is a cake that Sanji made for Chopper. This is a drink that Sanji made for Luffy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
they have those like the like meat things that look like this with the bones on either side in the manga, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what the chicken should have looked like.
Yeah, they should have just taken all the meat and ground it into a putty and then put it around fake bones and given it to us like that. It should have been a collaboration with McDonald's, is what it should have been.
We're giving way too much thought into this. They just went like, you know what?
We're giving the appropriate amount of thought, Gio.
Enough thought, and that's the problem. That's the whole issue, is that Popeyes Corp, they probably like just grabbed the money and ran, and they were like, let's do the least possible we can do. Like the fact that mac and cheese is the side. Come on,
I literally haven't touched One Piece since high school, and I'm coming up with better ideas for this fucking manga.
And Luffy's doing the soy YouTube face thing.
I haven't touched One Piece since like yesterday, and I'm coming up with better things.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is an example of what YouTube wants us to do on our thumbnails from now on.
I hate it. I will never do it. I will sacrifice my channel. I will not do it.
Here, Joe, you need a thumbnail for this stream.
Yeah,
I
just
refuse. Sorry.
put our faces at the front. I'm gonna do the Home Alone, and Colleen
And
can
I'll
do
do
this.
the Wojak.
Yeah.
I'll do something weird. I don't know. Something not this.
And that'll get this video the most views ever, but they'll only view the first like minute, and then they'll be like,
Minute, like, what is this related? How is this related to?
They won't even get to me. They'll be like, where's that person? Where's the other person that was supposed to be in the thumbnail? Just some random person Wojacking.
So the other collab is the Kit Kat, but this is in India, I think, which is weird that it's not in Japan because they love Kit Kats more than we do.
right?
But okay, this is pretty cool. I like that. And then some other stuff from Universal Studios. Hollywood. I'm making that up. You can see it here.
Hollywood.
It's a typo.
Holly weird.
I love Hollywood.
We
Or Hollywood.
this thing is what they should have done.
Yeah.
See, we murdered Chopper. Here you go. You
Give
can
me
eat
the
his
fondant,
antlers.
the fondant on top of the cupcake. Make it cost way more. I don't care. They
This
could have,
is
at the very least, they could have done like a stamp with edible ink on the top of like Chopper's face.
There you go. This is a burger with star tater tots. I don't know what the hell they are.
Nobody
Burger King
knows.
foot fungus.
Whatever this is. Okay, cool.
Burger King foot lettuce.
The last thing you want.
What are
in
they
your
doing? What is
Burger
this?
King burger is foot
No.
fungus.
Yeah. So there it is. There you go.
And in better news, Taco Bell is getting the butter chicken taco from India. Like we're getting it here.
We are?
They're shipping it directly from India. They were like, Taco
Nice.
Bell.
Are you getting it?
Hey, buddy, do you want this? And we were like, yeah.
Oh.
They did. I think they did a vote or something, and it was like a few different like international Taco Bell dishes, and people voted on the butter chicken tacos from Taco Bell India. So we're gonna get those pretty soon. And I'm excited as like the biggest. That's who we should fuck Pop-Tarts. We should get Taco Bell to sponsor this show.
Right. What? Both.
And
Jess
they
can
have
get
the
the
most
Pop-Tart
vegetarian
sponsorship, and you can get the Taco Bell one.
Yeah, Taco Bell, you can make anything veg.
Yeah.
You
So
especially
I'd be able to be sponsored by Taco Bell and I could eat it.
Yeah.
seek out
And
a
they could-
sponsorship by Taco Bell.
They could give us like gift cards to give away and stuff. Like, hell yeah. And it'd be for like $5.
Taco Bell, sponsor us.
I love Taco Bell, but I love the customization options and how the app makes it so easy for you to do like the craziest shit you could ever think of, because you don't have to speak to the person and ask them for those things. It's amazing. Like I just go on the app and I'm like, I'm gonna get this, but take away the beef and add potatoes and chicken and 2 types of beans and 3 types of cheese, and then I get this contained slop in like a wrapper, and they're like, this was a bad idea, and I was like, you don't tell me.
You don't make the rules. I make the rules.
And then I wake up at 4 a.m. with heartburn.
Hey, there we go.
Sounds like a great time.
A bunch of anime premiered, but I'm not going to get into it. I just wanted to highlight them real quick, like Dorohedoro, Street Fighter, the anime, Godzilla -Zero, the anime. There's a bunch of anime happening.
That new Sriracha series from the Gintama player, Dandelion.
ReZero season 4 started. Let's go. I love ReZero.
The dub of
Sadao Shoji died. Rest in peace. I'm just reading random news items.
The dub of Reincarnated as a Dragon Hatchling started like 2 months ago, so I checked that one out. It's pretty fun.
Look at this. Nintendo celebrating Animal Crossing's 25th anniversary. Nice. Dorohedoro. Always a catch. there was something else here. Witch Hat. That was the one I wanted to mention. The anime premiered. Unfortunately, it's only streaming on Crunchyroll, I think. I really thought Netflix was going to pick it up, but no. Bastards. All You Need Is Kill is coming out. The Blu-ray from G Kids. Shout out.
Nakamura-kun.
Do you like Big Girls is getting a dub? Okay. Shout out.
Yo, those are my big girls.
Oh yeah, Witch's Life in Mongol won a pretty big comic award over in Japan.
Hey, that's dope. Let me highlight that real quick. I cannot wait for the anime for this.
It looks so good.
Boy, I'm not gonna read all of this. What the hell? The winner of the 54th Japan Cartoonist Association Award. Nice.
Wart cartoon.
Wart cartoon. One comma. Manga kara yomi toku Myanmar no Kurishima to negai. Yes. Amen. Each grand prize includes a $500,000 yen prize money, which is about $3,000, and a certificate handwritten by manga creator Tetsuya Chiba. That's funny. That's the equivalent of me participating at my local supermarket's contest, and you earn a certificate from the place. Be like, here you go, congratulations for winning. That's cool. Oh, H Field asked earlier, so who's gonna play the Delicious in Dungeon board game with me when I buy it? I don't have any friends, so I can't play it, but I would like to play it at some point.
We could play it on live stream.
We should do like what Magic the Gathering people will do. They kind of like stream their boards.
Yeah.
There's like a certain like website that you can do Magic the Gathering with other people online. And do that, but with the Dungeon Meshi board game.
I wonder if I emailed like Mark or someone at Yen Press and was like, hey, we want to do a live game of the Dungeon Meshi game. I wonder
sponsored by Yen Press.
Yeah, I wonder if they would be down to send people copies of the game.
You can even say like, and if you guys want to have a representative hop on, and we could run through with you if you want to do it that way. And then we play the Dungeon Meshi game with the Yen Press representative.
This isn't a bad idea. I should
not a bad idea.
Send an email and CC everyone on it and be like, hey.
You have big numbers on your channel, so they're gonna be like, "Huh, wait a minute, we could do that." Not here on Omnibros though. This channel's too weird for them.
They'd probably still do it.
We're sitting here talking about personalities and stuff too much. I mean, they got a lot of personalities over there.
Come on, they got the fucking monster one that like jump scared me when I opened Twitter that one day.
The one with the weird nipple things.
Yes. The pregnancy and then like the shock nipple thing. It was crazy.
They got Yen Press as interspecies reviewers, so they're all in for the monster game.
Okay, all right, yeah, we're good. We can do something.
Wait,
not a bad idea.
Oh my god, scroll down just a tiny bit. Flats.
Where?
Natsu. Just up, just a little.
Up. Oh, this.
Natsu Aogiri launches new manga. I didn't know they were still making manga.
The official X account for Mag Garden's Mag Komi platform announced on Tuesday that flat manga artist Natsu Aogiri will launch a new series titled Enya Kurukuru on the platform. Story follows a strange connection between a fragile high school boy and a suspicious young man.
I used to really love Flat. That was like one of my favorite manga as a kid.
Really?
It was like kind of not Bakuman. Barakamon. Barakamon, is that the it's kind of like Barakamon a little bit.
Interesting. Okay. Tokyo Pop. Huh. And then we got the Godzilla -0 teaser. That's cool. I'm happy about that. I think we're done. I don't know if I missed anything else. Oh yeah, okay. This is Figure Realm. I don't care. For the longest time, if you watch YouTubers that talk about anime figures, at some point they start building a bunny girl collection. I've never found them attractive as a collector to get. This might be the only one that I'm interested in, and it's Sadako from Ringu as a bunny girl.
I think it's funny because it's literally just her outfit, but adding like the ears and the tights.
I really want this figure. That's awesome. I could care less for the bunny girl thing in figure form or whatever, but I'm down for this.
Yeah, I like that too. I will say though, I was tempted to get a bunny girl figure of Bulma, and that was the only one because I think it makes sense.
Yeah, that's fun. It's just I don't know. Other people on my Discord have wanted me to get into it. I don't know.
Something completely unrelated, but did y'all see that Real D 3D announced that they were making clip-on 3D glasses now?
For like regular glasses?
Like so that you can clip your 3D glasses onto your prescription glasses.
But why?
They should have done this fucking in 2009.
When there was actually 3D movies that people could go see. Like, why are they doing it now?
There are so many back like 15 years ago, every movie was in 3D.
Yeah, I saw Spy Kids in 3D.
I had to put the glasses over my glasses or under my glasses, and either way is not great because if you put them over your glasses, then the 3D image doesn't look correct. And if you put them under your glasses, then your prescription doesn't work correctly. So like, because it's too far from your eyes. So now in the big fucking year of 2026, they finally introduce the clip-on glasses when there's like barely any 3D movies that come out anymore.
Technology has come too far.
I am so annoyed. Like, this is the most non-issue in the world, but I'm so annoyed that it took them this long to come up with this. Like, who in their R&D department was asleep for 15 years?
They woke up out of like a coma and they're like, clip on 3D glasses.
Like, they're like Mr. Reeld was like asleep for so long. Like they brought him out and he was like 3D that's not red and blue. And then he went back to sleep. Like they put him into an artificially induced coma. And then he just like rips out. He's like, clip-ons. And they're like, oh my God, Mr. Reeld is back and he's got a point. Why haven't we been doing that the whole time?
Why didn't we do that for 15 years? Why we were just sitting here and waiting?
I'm so upset. Also, nothing to do with that, but to do with movies. I saw that there are like Ariana Grande stans who are wanting to watch the new Fockers movie because she's in it, but they don't know anything about that franchise and don't want to watch the other movies. And there was like someone that was like, can someone just summarize these 3 movies for me? And everyone in the comments was ripping them apart. Like, it's like 6 hours tops for 3 comedy movies and you have 7 months. Can you just watch a movie instead of asking the internet?
You can even just play it in the background.
To be fair, I think those movies are really shitty. So like
the first one is fine. It's fun. But after that, even Ben Stiller was like, I'll vouch for the first 2.
I saw that.
Even Ben Stiller wouldn't defend the 3rd movie. Funny to me that like the stands are just like, I have to watch this because my girl is in there, but I don't want to.
You know what? To be fair, that was me watching anything with Cillian Murphy in it, even if I've never seen whatever else he was in.
What franchise did he appear in that it wasn't the first part?
I'm trying to think. Well, it would have been, if I hadn't already seen it, it would have been the one where you can't make noise.
Quiet Place.
Yes, it would have been The Quiet Place because he's in the second one. But I saw The Quiet Place already. And that was also not coming out when I was a kid.
We did all of the Samara Weaving movies, and she was in the G.I. Joe spinoff Snake Eyes, and Carly was like, do we have G.I. Joe? I'm like, I don't care one way or the other. I'm not watching those movies for this one. And you really don't, so it didn't matter. But the more disappointing part was that she's only in there for a few minutes. And I was
bummer. You know what? You guys need to do a Cillian Murphy marathon.
I
would love to see you guys watch Peacock and Disco Pigs.
Dude, we have 4 different, because when we do these, we do tier lists for all of them at the same time. And we have 4 different tier lists that I've been running with for months that we haven't finished. We are 2 movies away from finishing off the Sam Raimi tier list, but no one is streaming The Quick and the Dead or For the Love of the Game, and neither of us wants to actually watch either of those movies, so we just stalled on that. And then just because of the fact that we've already seen most Tim Burton movies, I decided to start looking at the Tim Burton stuff as well. We have 3 left on that one, which was Big Eyes, Sleepy Hollow, and Ed Wood. And then we have everything left from David Cronenberg. And then we have a handful of Mia Goth movies to watch.
Okay, well, Cillian Murphy's next on the list.
And
then after that, you can watch I'm blanking on his name, but you can watch the director who made the 28 Days Later movie.
Danny Boyle.
Yes, because Danny Boyle had a couple of Cillian Murphy movies, which is 28 Days Later and Sunshine, which I think you would really like. Sunshine.
I have Sunshine. I've watched it.
Oh, well, there you go. You have one off the list.
I've seen a lot of Danny Boyle movies.
Yeah.
I actually am a pretty big fan. I have a Danny Boyle section in my film library.
I used to be a very big fan of him. He was one of my favorite directors.
If you liked Sunshine, because Sunshine is it's been a long time, so I would rewatch it, but it's more of it's
like a sci-fi horror. The sun dies out and they're going into space to reignite it so they can.
I was just saying more like an exploratory sci-fi.
Well, there's kind of that They Were 11 type story beat towards the middle to end, where it's things are happening on the ship and they don't know who's doing it.
Real quick, Kane, thank you so much for joining. Entertaining stream tonight. Have a great night all. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be kind to one another and hug your pets. Thank you for joining.
Pongo will get the biggest hug, and I will say this is for Kane too.
I'll do my best.
You should. Riley, before we go, I got 2 links to show you. So keep going.
You should check out. It's been a long time since I've watched this as well, so we should both watch this. If you have not already, Moon with Sam Rockwell.
Okay.
I think that one I enjoyed in the same way that I enjoyed Sunshine. But instead of it being about the sun, it's about the moon.
I've seen this DVD cover before. What is it about?
A man who experiences a personal crisis as he nears the end of a 3-year solitary stint mining helium-3 on the far side of the moon.
Okay.
I've seen that movie. Yeah.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about when I say that there was a sci-fi horror movie where at the very end, spiders are on the moon? And it's a found footage kind of film, but I don't remember what this movie was called.
Oh.
And I watched it with a bunch of friends, and we all just thought the ending with moon spiders was very funny.
Apollo 18?
Was that it?
It says a found footage sci-fi horror film centered on astronauts discovering spider-like alien life on the moon.
2011 would be right. So yes, this is definitely it. We just thought it was the most ridiculous ending. I can't believe
I never watched that, but I think I remember it at the theater because I was working at the theater at that time.
There's so many like found footage films I ended up watching around that era, because there was that one, and then there was the remake to Record, which is the Spanish movie, and then they remade it in America in like an apartment building, and that one scared the shit out of me.
Have you seen the original Rec?
No, I never watched the originals. I watched the remake.
Dude, it would probably scare you shitless.
I mean, the one I watched scared me shitless, and I don't even think it was probably that scary.
Yeah, so this one would scare you even shitlesser.
I almost watched it because I wanted to know what the original was like, but
I never watched the remake, but the Rec is. There was like a box set I think that Arrow Video put out that I bought. I've only ever seen the first two though. I didn't continue because I didn't feel the need to. One day I'll watch all of it because I do love a franchise that goes on way too long.
Are they all found footage? Because that's crazy.
The second one I believe still is. I couldn't say for the third, and I believe there's 4 total.
Although I guess Paranormal Activity also did all of them being found footage.
One of them, yeah, there's 4 of them, and she like loses her leg and replaces it with a weapon.
What is she, Ethan Winters?
Dude, that's why I didn't keep going, because I was like, I'm gonna hold on to my impression of this franchise for a little while, and then I'll get to that. But I think I could appreciate it more now, because like I said, I really do like watching franchise that just like beyond jump the shark, like they just launch into orbit over the shark.
It's so funny when stuff like that happens.
Like when I was talking about 911 on this earlier, and there's like a fucking B-NATO. I was like, yep, that's it.
And then the meteorite, I love that meteorite commercial show.
Was that where everyone's like,
what the heck is that?
I'm not there yet. I
everybody take cover.
I watched it like when it was first airing for the first like 5-6 seasons, and then I was like, I need something to watch in the background that I'm not like invested in. I don't actually care that much. And so I was like, oh, perfect. There's like 3 seasons I need to catch up on, or like 4 seasons. So I'm in season 8, and like the show was like stupid and ridiculous the whole way through. But when you get to 7, they start doing like multi-episode arcs, and there's a fucking cruise ship with pirates and adultery and cryptocurrency and a hurricane, and somehow even though the cruise ship is in Mexico, the crew from LA comes to rescue them.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
It's the Northern Lion Super Cruise. They predicted it.
Primal, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Although we're almost on our way out. Thank you. I watched Paranormal Activity for the first time last year, and I was like, man, this movie probably would have never blown up.
Absolutely not.
I
think it only worked because people on the internet legit thought it was real. Because we did not know how to look things up on the internet.
It's like
I thought Crawl was really good. It's the one where it's flooding and a woman gets stuck underneath her house in the crawl space with a giant gator.
I feel like I remember the trailer for that.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that one.
I saw the new one with the sharks, Thrash. It was really dumb, but extremely entertaining. Where I was so excited when the sharks popped up and started biting everybody. I was actively rooting for the sharks.
That's like how you feel when you see Godzilla kill people.
Right. Because even though it's ridiculous, you're like, it is, but like it's a flood because of the Category 5 hurricane, and the meat truck gets busted up, so all the meat gets washed up with the flood. So it brings in the sharks. You're like, I guess it could happen. I don't know. And you just go into it like, yeah, of course that would happen.
It's like
no one said it couldn't happen.
This is like Cocaine Bear levels of
but it's not out of the realm of possibility that meat and blood and stuff would wash up to the open sea, and the sharks would be like, you know what? Let's go in, baby. Let's eat.
The asspullery for the current episodes I'm watching of 911 is like.
Are you doing the spinoffs, the Nashville spinoff or whatever?
I have not yet. I don't know. I might. I'll see. But like, there was a truck that had, I believe the number was 22 million killer bees, and the truck like got in an accident, and the bees get out, and somehow I wasn't watching. I was something at work. Like I was working on something, and all of a sudden I hear them say, "It's a bee-nado," and I
remember the promo for that. Yeah,
and there's just a tornado of bees, literally a tornado of bees, and so that goes and wreaks havoc across LA, and they do those types of episodes where there's an inciting incident that like affects things throughout the episode, and I thought it was just going to be one of those, but they're like, okay, well the bee-nado, like they respond to a bunch of calls, and then they're like, oh, it's gone. Like, yeah, something about like the hot air caused the tornado to rise, and so the bees are like higher in the atmosphere, not bothering people. And you have like one of the main characters is on a flight, and she's going to try and talk to the captain, and they open the cockpit door, and you just see like another plane flying towards their plane with bees all over the front of the plane. Because like, apparently it flew through the bee-nado and covered the cockpit windshield with bee carcasses, and then
makes no sense.
Planes like crash lightly.
Oh my god, it's like Breaking Bad. Oh wait, spoiler alert! It's like Breaking Bad.
But it breaks a hole in the cockpit of the plane that the character is on, and the captain gets sucked through the hole, and then it like lodges a part of the other plane into the cabin, and so people's like luggage is flying out this hole, and they're just trying to help everyone. And the plane,
each bee is like this big. How is the plane gonna crash from that? I don't know.
It was a NATO. It's
no,
not.
I know. It's a giant tornado.
NATO of
bees. Was it maybe not bees, but actually yellow jackets?
No, because they weren't eating each other.
But they were on a plane that crashed.
I didn't. Yes, that is true. But I haven't gotten there yet, James. Damn.
James! Spoiler alert, James.
Oh my god.
I'm literally talking about what I'm on right now. Shit. I'm on bee-nado.
Now we know if we're gonna go to space.
I already got the spoiler about the character dying.
The finger guns from Jess.
How am I supposed to be invested now? How am I supposed to wake up tomorrow and continue watching bee-nado when I just know that space is around the corner?
When you know that they're just gonna go to space right after.
Jesus. And the cartel was in there at one point. I just put that out there.
They were in the bee-nado at one point?
No, the cartel was in the show pre-NATO.
They were prenatal?
Yes.
The cartel was prenatal of the bee-nado?
There was a whole arc with the cartel, and it carried over into the subsequent arc, and then there was bees.
Isn't there a Leprechaun movie that takes place in space? I have no idea.
Yes, and every great franchise must go to space. That's why Fast and the Furious did it. I just spoiled that for people.
I suggest we all say the worst movie we ever watched for our ending of the stream. And okay. I'll go first. The worst movie I ever watched was something called Mutant Vampire Zombies from the Hood.
That sounds great.
It was like not even a B movie. It was a C movie. And it wasn't a B-nado either. And it wasn't the B movie with Jerry Seinfeld.
You like C's?
It was literally the worst thing I've ever seen. And the one thing that I remember about it is that they walk into a fucking strip club at one point, and the strippers are like turning into the vampire zombies, and one of them lunges at a guy and rips his dick off with their mouth. And also, while I am watching this movie, I am fucking dying because my friends fed me toothpaste-filled Oreos and let me eat 4 or 5 of them without telling me there was toothpaste in it. And so the whole time we're watching this movie, I am already sick to my fucking stomach because I ate 5 toothpaste Oreos.
Holy shit.
Oh,
And then the zombie is chewing this guy's dick off, and I think I'm gonna explode because everything is disgusting inside of me.
I had the same thing happen to me when I was in high school. It was like April Fool's Day, and one of the guys came and brought like a bunch of Oreos. He's like, "Hey, you want an Oreo?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I grab it and I eat it, and like I didn't even really notice because the chocolate is so strong.
Yeah,
it's just like lightly minty.
Where the F was their toothpaste and Oreos.
And the Oreos because they thought it was funny.
You can die from fluoride poisoning, by the way.
I know. Believe me, I know. I felt sick for literally 2 to 3 whole days.
Toothpaste Oreo. Ain't no way. Oh my God. That's insane.
Okay, the reason that I did not figure out it was toothpaste until they were like laughing, they were like, "Colleen, you can't eat another one," was because we were dipping the Oreos in pudding. And so I was eating these Oreos thinking they were mint Oreos or something, and just masking it with the flavor. Pudding. And then they were like, "Oh, there's toothpaste in it." I was like, "I ate fucking 5 of these. You're not gonna say anything."
That's so funny.
And then you're gonna make me watch Vampire Zombies from the Hood.
Just the combination.
Anyway, that's the worst movie I ever watched. The worst experience I've ever had. Riley, you go ahead.
The worst movie I've ever seen was called Branded. It came out in 2012. It was literally, it's a Russian sci-fi movie that had brands came to life, and there was these like monsters that would latch on to, like, if you go to McDonald's, you would eat McDonald's, and then a McDonald's monster would like latch onto you and suck your energy out or whatever. But it was like, it didn't focus enough on that concept, and there was all this random bullshit. Like, I remember this one part where a guy like builds some altar to sacrifice a cow and then like kills the cow and bleeds all over him, and I don't even know why. Don't remember why, but it's been like, you know, I watched it in theaters. I was working.
Wow.
I watched it while I was working. I was just standing because it was when you work, at least at the ones that I've worked at, they do the schedule, and you usually will have the first movie that ends in a block of like an hour or two that like all the movies are ending. You pretty much can watch that entire movie uninterrupted, like, because there's nothing to do for like a couple of hours before that, if all you're doing is cleaning theaters. So that was the first drop of that entire round. And so I was just standing there watching this movie, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was literally working. I was getting paid to watch this, and I wanted to go and ask for my money back because that's how bad it was.
You're like, pay me more, actually.
Yeah, pay me double for having watched this. It was one of the movies that I remember we cycled so quickly. Like, usually you'll see the movie will last at least a week. This one, I think, was in there for a day, maybe 2 days before they pulled it. It was very bad. I'm lucky that I've removed most of the actual like plot from my head. The trailer makes it look somewhat interesting. I promise it's not. It has Tambor in it as well for some reason. And Lily Sobieski and Max von Sydow. What? They had a lot of actual like good actors in this movie.
What year was that movie?
2012.
That makes sense. Lily was doing a bunch of movies around that era. This Zombies from the Hood poster is terrible. Good Lord.
I mean, you could tell just from that poster, it's probably going to be very racist too. And I'm pretty sure it was.
And there's like only one zombie here, and he's in this part of the poster. Should be up front and center. Why is the sky the brick wall?
Because they're
'Cause they
from
needed-
the hood and it's the end of the world, yo.
They
Yo,
needed
it's the end of
somewhere
the world,
to-
dog.
to spray paint. They got really confused when they made that poster because they clearly they could have just had them standing in front of a brick wall, but then they needed to put a background that showed the zombies because otherwise, how do you know that it's a zombie movie?
This guy looks like Timu Johnny Knoxville.
Or like Timo Willem Dafoe.
Or well, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
I don't even know how we came across this fucking movie.
2008, and it's TVMA. 90 minutes. Wow.
90 minutes of hell.
I'm trying to think of B movies that are like this that I watched, but I don't have anything coming up my head right now.
I feel like the only way to really find B movies is if you watch the Jerry Seinfeld one. No, if you were like renting stuff on like Redbox or like going to the video store.
Right.
I feel like you can't really find B movies like that anymore on streaming.
Go on Amazon Prime or Tubi.
I
Tubi
feel like
has a lot,
Tubi would
yeah.
be a good
Tubi has a lot of bullshit. Like they
Tubi or like Freevee or whatever that one is.
Freevee, I think, is an Amazon one, but Amazon Prime, I like to call it like where you find all of the worst movies you've never heard of.
Yeah.
Because it's literally so, but some of those are gems, like The Summer I Became a Goth or whatever that one was called. That movie is terrible and wonderful. I recommend it. I do not recommend Branded because Branded sucks ass.
Branded.
All right, Gio, worst movie you have ever seen.
He's gonna say something that everyone loves, like Up.
Oh no!
I know how Gio feels.
Final thing that I wanted to highlight before we close out the show.
But
Here's a
then Gio's
picture.
like, I'm gonna pretend you didn't ask me.
People were talking about the board game earlier. Here's the photo of the board game. If anybody was wondering what the hell we were talking about, Monster Eater, a Delicious Dungeon board game. And if you can buy the Japanese version from Play Asia, and here's a look at the cards and stuff. That's what I wanted to show.
It looks very cute.
I wonder how possible it would be to do a live stream playthrough, like if we're not all together, because like you'd have to shuffle the deck a certain. I don't know. I'd have to look.
I think it would be one person has the game and streams it, and then just does the plays.
Places the everybody's setup and moves the things around. That makes sense. Yeah.
That's the only way I can think it would work. But
one person would have to basically be the DM so that they can look at everyone's stuff.
yeah.
Look, the thingy that we talked about.
Press person is gonna be. We bring them in to be our DM, our guide.
This is the thing we talked about for One Piece with the bone, the meat on bone. Anyways, that's that. If you guys were interested in checking it out, it comes out this month, I think.
I think
or
so.
Next month. Oh, sorry. Gio's movie might be Coco. I don't want to put myself out there again. People are still pissed off that I said that last time. I didn't like Coco. I still think it's stupid. Same with Inside Out. I hate Inside Out. Jess gets so mad when I say that.
Yes, I
And
mean
the freaking bing boing bada bing bang boom thing, the elephant monster thing. I hate him. He's stupid. It was dumb. I hated that movie.
Gio hates Pixar. Confirmed.
Just those two movies, because I do like Wall-E and Monsters Inc. Those are my favorite Pixar movies.
Those are good ones.
But Coco, I didn't cry. I thought it was silly. Like, okay, dude.
More like no.
no.
More like no.
And yet I have Coco on 4K. So there you go. Ooh, yeah. People need to know about this. My triumvirate of disgusting movies is E.T., Despicable Me, and Do I want to add Coco there? I don't know. I'll just say these two instead. E.T. and Despicable Me. If I were to see the alien from E.T. in real life, I would punch it square in the face and hit it with a crowbar until it's left there bloodied and unconscious. And with the Minions, I would just kick them endlessly. I hate the Minions. I hate them. I don't hate anything in life. I don't like to use that word. But if there's one thing I hate, are Minions. I think they're dumb. They're stupid. I hate the movies. It's just an excuse to do dumb humor for children that don't want to think about stuff. And then the parents are like, ha, look at that funny thing making poop jokes. Get out of here. I hate them. F the Minions.
And there you have it.
And that's for real. I'm not joking. If I see a Minion, I tell you what, I will punch the shit out of it. I hate the Minions. Same with E.T. E.T. used to scare the shit out of me when I was growing up. I hated that movie. I was never a fan of it.
E.T. was your wait. My E.T. was War of the Worlds. There we go. I also had an alien movie that I was absolutely disturbed by.
Oh, interesting. War of the Worlds. Okay.
It was like the original 50s one, so it was in black and white.
Right. But oh man. And then in what world do you think the ET alien is appealing for young kids? It looks hideous. Monstrosity. I would like to wrangle it from the neck and just dump it to the side of the river.
I got a Northern Lion quote for that.
What you got?
Beat that with hammers. Let's beat them. Let's beat them with hammers.
There you go. Chatters, I think we're going to call it. It's a little bit late for me. Although if you guys want to continue chatting, go right ahead.
I don't want to talk to Riley. What the
fuck? I got to go
watch the B-NATO.
Yeah, I need to finish B-NATO now because I've been spoiled about space.
Because now he's got to go to space.
James, you ruined Riley's night.
Ruined my whole life.
Now you have to reach the space saga.
Nothing's worth watching anymore.
Thank you everybody for joining. Real quick, Jim Joe, where can they find your What You Got Cooking Up on the internet?
For the record, I did already know that they go to space.
Damn it. You ruined the fun.
Yeah. I wanted to get pissed off.
To the crossover. Which crossover? There's more crossovers happening? Oh my god.
I did everything. I just need to edit the video for my April manga buyer's guide. So returning to that finally in the 4th month of the year, but y'all know I had to do some shit. But I was gonna edit today, but my power went out, and so I had to do a lot of stuff for work, and I didn't have the opportunity to spend time editing when I did have power. So that's what I got coming up, and then I am also making a return to haul videos on the channel, and I will have that soon as well. I'm just waiting on some stuff that shipped extremely late from my March purchases. So once I get those things in, I'll start talking about them.
Heck yeah. Colleen, what you got cooking up?
I have video hopefully coming out next weekend. Gonna talk about some manga that should be getting anime, and then also next weekend I will be at Anime STL doing a panel. It's going to be Sunday the 26th at 1 p.m. I believe. So if you are in STL St. Louis, Missouri and would like to go see me at a panel, there you go. I also just put out one new thing of merch. If you guys want to pick that up, James already put that in the chat.
Wow.
So yeah, I think that's all. If you want to follow me, I'm Colleen's Manga Rex on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, all those good things.
If someone at the convention brings up the alien zombie world movie.
Or if someone asks me about fucking mint toothpaste Oreos, I'll
a special shout out selfie or something like that. Here's my, what is this? YouTube. Here's my YouTube link if you want to check it out. I don't know. I've been so lazy with my channel this year. I put out videos occasionally these days. So if you want to subscribe, go right ahead. I would appreciate it. And here's my Discord where we have a lot of fun over there. If you want to find me somewhere, it's probably on my Discord thing, just posting and nerding out. So I'd appreciate it if you stop by. That's it for now. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Appreciate it. We will be back on Monday for another epic week of videos here on Omnibros Live, part of the Omnibus Collectors Network. Thank you, live chatters. Thank you to InStockTrades. Thank you to everyone watching later. God bless. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. We're going to leave you with Toothless dancing his way out. Let me play the music first. And the music. There he is. I'm going to close it out. Take ourselves out of the stream. Great show. Thank you, everybody, for joining. God bless. Stay safe out there. Catch you next time. Nope, not that. Hold on. There we go.